right, it is Stars Without Number, White Wolf Pyre, Session 8. Time for the recap.
We went in the temple to have peaceful negotiations.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Some peasants were outside, and Carlton started a riot.
I prefer to think of it as a revolution, but then you guys sort of convinced me that we were counter-revolutionaries, not actually revolutionaries. I don't really even know at this point, but it was anarchy, and it was pretty cool. So yeah.
All I know is my brother's a nerd and has no business with a weapon, but he's like, violence, yeah, and just jumps right in the middle of it.
I get caught up in.
I'm surprised he wasn't like trying to play Call of Duty space version on his tablet and shoot people that way, but he actually had a real weapon, I'm pretty sure.
No. I'm the Trotsky of this group. All right. I just rile the people up. Okay. That's my job. I don't actually commit the violence. I'm above that. So yeah.
We did try to hit Helena, who is the leader of city council.
Yeah.
Carlson threw her down. Yeah.
I took a hostage.
Yeah, you did.
Although that didn't work out really well, and it was fine. And Corvald made a friend.
Yeah, he made multiple friends. He bolted from the fight after hitting a couple people, and teleported through the closed door and began drinking under the table with the council.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was disappointed we didn't have Barry White playing in the background during that scene. Recap.
I think we ended. Yeah, Anime told a lie and then collapsed.
Yeah.
Carlton.
And you guys were going to sacrifice me. I can't even forget. You guys
there was
literally
no
were
sacrificing.
No,
you guys
we weren't going to
have
sacrifice.
You guys were going to have me re-educated, which
am I not the one who stopped you from being re-educated?
We were trying to
that
make
long tirade to keep you safe.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, you guys, once after Carlton switched sides like 3 or 4 times in the fight, you guys headed out because they were going to re-educate him and Corvald. You guys drove out into the vast wasteland where you found some sort of tank with some sort of sleeping gas billowing, and you didn't mess with it, but you did find a bioscanner. So you came back that night. One of the council members came out, and then Corvald went back with one of them, and that's when the council came out, and Corvald was standing in line like he was one of them, and basically said, no, it wasn't Carlton. It was random person over there. They went and grabbed him to re-educate him because the person doing re-education would have been disappointed because they're all excited to get to re-educate somebody. And that's when Anne just collapsed. Anne, you are now in a kitchen.
Oh, dear God. Why am I here?
There's a lot of knickknacks, plates and dishes and commemorative like forks on the wall and like really ugly, well, matter of taste, ugly curtains.
Sounds like the spoils of the bourgeois aristocracy to me. I'm like, yeah, this doesn't sound good for you at all.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can figure out how to drive it.
There's the curtains match the tablecloth, and they're both like hideous. It's like all sorts of colors, and looks like random flowers. There's some tea on the stove that's heating up, and it's an island stove like off to the side of this kitchen. And there's also a small like table.
I would like to grab 2 small porcelain figures, go outside, head into the middle of a field, and beat a cow to death with it so I can perform a knick-knack paddywhack.
What the hell just happened? Did I just drop acid? What the hell is going on here?
There is one window over the sink. There's no dishwasher.
No, well, what the fuck am I doing here?
But it's really, really bright. Like you can't even see out how bright it is. There is one door in here, and there's some muffled talking, and the door swings open. An older man, probably late 50s, with the horseshoe, balding, in a goatee, wearing just a robe.
Oh my.
He comes in and he's kind of takes a look at you and he's like, some tea?
Okay. Where am I?
Well, you're on the set. We'll try to keep it down. I don't want to distract any of the taping.
Did you just film a porno? Anthony?
I haven't been in the industry for years. I don't know what you mean.
He reaches into his pocket of his bathrobe and pulls out a cigarette, and he kind of looks at you and goes, "You're cool with this, right?"
Certainly.
You're definitely in a porn right now. Yeah.
he
yeah,
starts
for sure.
he starts to light up the cigarette.
Where's the bedroom?
Bedroom. I mean,
Or is it just over the table here?
what are you talking about?
What is this a set of?
We're on the set with the reboot of the Golden Girls. Why? What did you think?
Never heard of it.
You never watched the reboot of it?
I didn't have much TV where I grew up. Like a blast from the past for Dustin right now.
So the 3 remaining characters, everybody give me a mental save.
Don't do it. If you fail, we have to sleep together.
All right, I'm doing it. Let's hope for this.
Failed.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 1.
Also failed with a 2.
I passed with an 18.
Carlton, as you are there, you see Corvald and I collapse to the ground.
Damn it.
Just like Anne May.
Okay. They didn't lie though, right?
The life is a lie.
They just sort of collapse.
Yep.
The only one who doesn't collapse is the one who wanted to start a revolution and get everyone killed.
Yeah, exactly. Who's around me right now, other than the collapsed bodies?
The council members.
Where did they go? Like what? The plan was to re-educate Anne May. Why? What did you do with Corvald and my brother? Like what? Like that wasn't.
We don't
part
know.
of the plan.
Are you has this happened before? They seem. They just
No, this hasn't. No, I don't go around re-educating people. You do. You have to answer for this. Like
how answer for what? They've collapsed. We have not done anything to them.
This isn't a part of the re-education process.
For people to randomly collapse before the process is even started? No.
Yeah, again, I've never been through. So okay, so then like medic or like do you have medical assistance?
I mean, we will get somebody that's familiar with medicine to check them out. I mean, what happened last night? Did you partake in spirits or?
No, there's no decent spirits in this. Like the only thing that we've eaten is chalky beets. Like there's nothing here. Like we've done nothing. Literally, they just dropped. Like first Anne May. I mean, you saw it, right? First Anne May dropped, then Corvald and I just dropped, and I kind of kick I kick him.
He does not route.
Wait, see, he's completely out.
And one of the council members, like, obviously they didn't drink enough water.
Are you saying they're dehydrated at this point?
It could be. They could be a water issue. We will get someone who has medical knowledge to look at them. One of the townsfolk here in Agraria shall determine what is wrong. So Corvald and you appear at a table with a ugly looking tablecloth with Anne May about to get some tea, and there's an older gentleman in here smoking a cigarette, and he kind of looks, oh, okay, I'll get 2 more cups.
Do you have a cigarette? It's been a long time.
Oh,
Yeah.
you smoke?
I do.
Oh,
And
okay.
for some reason, your left shoulder feels a bit sore. Can't really tell why. It's almost like somebody just kicked you. Like,
Ah, I must be getting old. Who's to me?
Wait, how'd you two get here?
Ah,
Same way as you.
well, how
What?
did we get here together?
Okay, so what's going on here?
I mean,
I was looking at your body, and then
we're-
I'm here.
Yes, many men do that, but that doesn't bring people here. What's going on here, sir?
well, I mean, Rose wanted to speak with you, so I mean, this is apparently how she's done that. And do you have? He walks over to Ide, who's like back to, and kind of looks. He's like, "Oh, you've got a mark on your neck. Okay. The wolves, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Oops.
I mean, those are markings from the wolves. They look like teeth marks.
Our
They
ship
look like
crashed,
wolves.
and some crazy person told us that we were drug out of the fire, and he couldn't tell by what. So sure, wolves. Yeah.
Oh, well, yes. I mean, she does that. She has been known to look after lost adventurers at times.
We just bought that ship too. You don't think she'd help us get a new one?
No, I don't think so.
Who,
Nah.
Rose? Rose is the one you're talking about?
Well, yes. You've probably known her as the Lady of Fire.
Ah.
So she's been the person on fire who's been doing all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Who are you?
He takes a big, long drag of a cigarette. He's like, yeah, she's into weird stuff.
Where can I get a robe like that? As Corvold starts feeling it. Oh, is this satin? Ah, yes, this is the finest quality I've seen in quite a while.
I mean, depends on how much you want to hustle for it.
Oh, I'm a hustler.
Come on, I
I just
want to know where this is going. Let's go.
hustled my way into city council. All you had to do is drink wine under the table and, sleep your way to the top. Who would have thought?
I think that's enough now. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I'm going out the door. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Hey, where are you going? Don't go
Yeah,
out there.
where are
They'll
you
get pissed.
going?
If you interrupt up there taping.
Where are we? You said we're on a set. What set? What planet?
What planet?
Yes.
That's irrelevant.
Well, it's not, because something happened and we're here suddenly, and you don't just teleport away from wherever you are to somewhere else.
How do you know you're not still there? How do you know you've never left the dreamscape?
What are you even talking about?
Ah.
exactly, right? Like we've all dropped acid. I'm glad. Welcome to the party. Well,
What are you talking about? We're not in some movie where people wear leather trench coats or anything. I mean, come on here.
Well, I mean, she obviously has brought you all here. Well, hold on. And he goes over and grabs a chair that's like on the corner and slides it up next to the table, and Carlton appears.
nice. All right.
And what's he doing here?
Is there a mirror anywhere in this room?
Is there a mirror? Sure, there's a mirror.
On the refrigerator next to the magnet that says happy birthday.
I just want to look over at the mirror and see what I look like. Like, do I recognize myself as myself?
Yeah,
Has like my
yeah.
DSI changed? Like what?
No,
like,
you
yeah.
look like you did right. The last time you checked.
All right, so I'm still a devastatingly attractive fucking reptilian, right?
You're still ugly as
As long as
shit.
we got that cool. Do I feel any different? Do I feel like
No.
I just kind of zapped in?
Yep, you were talking to one of the council members. You saw them they were bringing out some kind of medical person from the town who looked utterly confused. They had like a stethoscope and a bowl of water and some hot towels, and then all of a sudden you're here.
I look over at Corvald and I just say, "What did you do? What did you do?"
Don't make him rub your nose in it.
What did I do?
Did you put me in your chair and teleport me somewhere, and then you decided to teleport yourselves each?
That's not how.
Did you
That's not
sell
how
us
it
out?
works.
Did you sell us out to the council for some weird scientific experiment? I knew it. Then you never, ever trust the aristocracy. I'm just saying.
That's what you were saying inside.
Can I find the bioscanner on my body still, Peter? Do we still have all the stuff we had before? We just stripped naked in this place.
No, you're not naked.
thank God.
Yeah, you got the bioscanner.
I'd like to scan Ide. He seems to be the only sane one still here.
Okay. It says he's a popsicle.
He is a meat popsicle. Yes, can confirm. I've seen him naked. But
Scan the guy in the robe and see what his reading is.
He's a meat popsicle too,
Hugh Hefner.
but he's a badass.
Oh, Hugh, I was hoping for an interview. Yep, we're just scanning around. Do we still have the metal shit in the brains? Do we have...
Yeah, the metal does come up, but you're getting weird readings, like
Is this
like a roulette wheel that comes up. It's like lucky 7 and
Is his name Herb?
a pair of lemons. No, name's Charlie.
Okay, Charlie. All right. Okay, never mind.
Hey, Charlie, what's going on here?
I mean, jungle snakes. I mean, she wasn't happy about that. Like, why did you tell him there were jungle snakes?
Oh, we had to stop them from doing something stupid, didn't we?
You just got to tell them, hey, I'm in charge. Don't do anything stupid. You don't have to make up jungle snakes.
They didn't seem like they just accept us being in charge as opposed to the other person they had in charge.
They weren't fighting you. They didn't. They
No,
were pretty accommodating.
I tried the I'm in charge thing, and then everything just kind of blew up. So
Preston stabs people.
I mean, yeah, there's one bad apple. I mean, there's
How were you watching us? I'm curious.
I mean, Rose, it's pillow talk.
Wait a second.
Oh. Are you
Is this like that one movie where we're on an island and you're filming us the entire time and it's like a got you thing? Is that what's going on here?
No, but that sounds like a great idea. I
Is
need
this
to.
all
I need
fake?
to. I need. That sounds like a great show. I bet you it'll lead up all the way, and then in the end, I'll just disappoint everybody with a terrible ending.
That sounds like a fantastic idea, actually. But what do you mean? I'm so confused. How are we moving from? How'd you get us here?
And did you get us here?
I mean, obviously Rose did. I don't have that kind of ability.
Then what? Can Rose get us off the planet into another planet where we can get a ship?
Yeah, we
can come back and rescue those people?
We need the brains of the organization. Where's Sophia? Like, we need to talk to somebody in charge.
Sophia?
Who's Sophia, Carlton?
Don't say that.
Sophia, Corvald's gonna love her, like, really. So yeah.
I love everyone.
Insight check.
Where do I get a robe? Do I need to engage in pillow talk to get a robe like that? If so, do you have any pillows?
Ignore him. He's the horny bard.
And what's up with the random agrarian that you've just sent to be re-educated?
Well, it was either that or we go ahead and we have Carlton get sent there to be re-educated, and then we have to experiment on his brain.
In all
But he's
fairness,
programmed.
I was for option B.
Him or us. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but why? Just like, was that really necessary?
If we wish
Charlie-
to find a way to break the re-education, we have to have a
can't-
baseline.
Right. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, Charlie. Like it happens. Like don't
Trust
worry,
me.
he'll
I
be
mean,
able to-
you can break a couple eggs, but it's like 2 dozen.
Hey, let me ask you a question real quick though, right? Like so let me back this up by saying I didn't even know what re-education was. So like I didn't even think we were doing a bad thing to him. We thought they told us it was a good thing. So what exactly does that re-education process entail?
Hold on a second.
Because like I gotta claim innocence here, man. If I knew it was a bad thing, we never would have done it. They told us re-education's great and everybody loves to do it. Like they were all hot and bothered. to
You
re-educate
can't trust
someone.
those council people. I mean, Helena, they follow that stupid cad. Hold on. He takes a quick drag of a cigarette and he looks around and he hands it to you, eyed. He's like, hold this. And he peeks
I'm
out
not
the
touching
door and looks. He's like, look, I can't really divulge too much information. She'll get upset. But the re-education's bad news. It's they go through a series of weird symbols and all kinds of strange audio visual things, and then they insert these chips in there and basically send them up to Sky City or whatever that floating thing is. Or if very few of them will stay down in Agraria, but
So it's essentially like a Clockwork Orange, right? Like basically is what you're telling me, right? Like they're gonna sew my eyelids open and make me watch propaganda and then brainwash, like that sort of thing. Is that what?
yeah, I don't know if that stuff really does anything, but the final part is they insert those chips into the back of your head.
Oh,
then,
that sounds awful.
And then, you really can't remember much. And then if you try to leave, that whatever that thing is that ever happens every day, they call it the reset. Yeah, the reset. Just make their head explode if they try to run.
How did they
Guys,
get our ship?
What? What about your ship?
How did our ship wind up malfunctioning and crashing on the planet then?
Probably just fate.
Fate?
Yeah.
Was that some
Destiny.
kind of engine condition? Corval, I told you. to
Look,
check
you
it.
bought a crappy ship from
That
somebody
was
who's
this
shifting.
black thing that came through it.
We were probably passing through orbit when the reset was happening, and
No, Carlton, you remember the black thing that went through the ship and messed everything up?
I do. I vaguely remember that. Yes, I've been through a lot, Anne May. All right, don't judge. I've got some PTSD going on. I've got some trauma. Like, don't judge. All right.
All your PTSD and trauma is self-inflicted, Carlton.
His masturbating hand caught on fire.
Well,
That sucks when that happens.
Let's assume he used his tongue.
I mean, my brain was almost turned to jello. I almost got re-educated, and it doesn't sound like it's that much fun. And now we're stuck here with Charlie, and no one knows where the hell we are. And yeah.
Charlie,
How the hell did you get here, Charlie? Where are you?
I'm on the set.
Like, is this you? Are you real? Are you physical? Are you metaphysical? Are you
Last time I checked, I am.
Is this the
All right,
real
I'm-
life? Is this just
I
fantasy?
reach out and touch him. Is he solid?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know where the hell we are.
Carlton, you have to make sure grope him quick.
He's a
So,
gelatinous dude.
Charlie, you mentioned this. These chips. Can you take them out without heads exploding?
Yeah, didn't you guys do that? I mean, that's what Rose said. You guys were able to take them out.
I don't remember.
Is that why we have the wound things on the back of our necks?
No, that's those are
Wolves.
those
Yeah,
are
right,
wolves.
right.
Those are Rose's wolves. I mean,
You pissed her off, Carlton. She sicked the hounds on us.
wasn't
Clearly.
there somebody you helped that you took those chips out of?
They were the people who were pulled out of the ground and dead.
Oh, right.
No, not those weird people.
Yeah, because I thought we just crushed their skulls and like searched.
Yeah.
We sawed them up into parts.
Yeah, right.
Give
It
me a
was
moment.
awesome.
Give me a moment. I'll think of it. I can't think of.
Hey, do you know a pretty happy gentleman by the name of Memento? I think he's been re-educated.
That's the guy you took the chips out of.
Okay, got it. Yep.
Yeah, he got re-educated.
Yeah, okay.
When did we take the chip out of him?
I don't remember us taking the chip out of him. I just know that he doesn't remember anything.
Oh yeah, you
from
did.
Dave.
Yeah,
He has to write everything down.
How did we take the chip out?
Corval did it.
Of course, that's you know what that's
Makes
the new
sense.
mantra of our. That's the mantra of our.
Oh
party.
yeah, he
Well,
did in session 6.
Ah,
We
of course. Session
we,
6. How could I forget?
we fixed Memento's implant. 'cause it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
causing
Rose
him
was
to
real
lose his
happy
memory
about
every
that.
reset.
You guys scored major points with her with that one. That was nice.
Oh, there's points. Is that how you got that robe?
Well, you know.
Wait, so
Wow.
that chip that Corvald removed was the re-education chip?
Yeah.
Did we keep that chip?
Oh.
Do you have that chip, Corval?
Sounds like something we do.
I don't remember if I kept it or if he kept it or not. I don't have in my notes that he threw it away.
So Corval, as you're like trying to remember if you have it, you reach in, you're reaching around and you pull out a data stick.
This newfangled technology, I just can't keep up with it. Putting it inside people now. It was better
No,
when it
that's
was just something you carried around.
that's not what went in Memento. Where'd you find that?
Oh, this was given to me. This was given to me by the
Dorothy.
the person who was in charge of it was given to me by somebody in the forest. He said to get it off world.
Corvald,
Charlie, let me ask you a
talking to
question.
fairies.
Do you have any mode of transportation here on set?
No, not really.
Can Rose, sort of wrangle up some transportation?
Oh, I don't.
We could go. We'll go fix more chips.
Is there a way
No.
off this planet?
No, there's not a way off or a way on.
Well, clearly there's a way on, Charlie. We were here.
We're here.
Yeah, but I mean, you're here. As far as you know, you're here.
So you're
We dead?
saying I'm
No, you're not
really
dead. Listen, just cut it with the jungle snakes and find the guy that the poor agrarian sap that you re-educated, get him out of there, and then
We'll fix this.
Rose will be all right. She won't be cross with you anymore.
Is she mad at us?
I thought she was happy with us that we fixed.
Yeah, she
Mementos.
was. Yeah, she was. But then
And then we messed everything up. All right, okay.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
picking on
Carlton.
these agrarians. I mean, they're just.
It wasn't me. It was Ann May. I didn't pick
You
on
were
the
the one who
agrarians.
was supposed to
I
give
was the one that was
everything.
trying to kill the council members. I was on the side of the poor agrarians.
And what are we supposed to do if when those sky things came down and butchered everyone else in a matter of seconds? Die with them?
Well,
Hide in the bathroom with Ann May while she was doing things I'm not talking about in public.
I mean,
Oh, you said you wouldn't mention those.
All right. So here, if we go back and help the poor agrarian who was re-educated, and fix the chip and make amends and stuff, then will Rose help us?
Yeah, she has been helping you, right?
I don't know. We're still
Yeah.
trapped on this shithole planet, and we're not able to help anyone there.
I mean, there's only so much she's really allowed to do. I mean, they kind of keep an eye on her. So
Oh, who is
Once
they?
again, how did we crash land on this planet to begin with? We were in metadimensional space.
right,
Something came through the ship, which we all saw.
you got a ship from Kevin A. Montreal,
yes.
who is a known shifty individual, as far as I can recall, and you had a shitty spike drive that malfunctioned.
Yeah, but
And
then
that
what
caused
about
the
what
black
about the
press
what
to
about
come
the
flying
black
through?
demonic ghost-like being?
Yeah, I can't account for everything. I don't know.
And how did we happen to land on a planet with this metadimensional space when we weren't going anywhere near the planet?
The U.S. I don't know. It's crazy shit. Crazy shit happens.
So, tell me, Charlie, what does Rose like?
Oh, well,
Like, what sort of things can Corval Vanderhob do to get on her good side?
Oh man, and now the creepiness begins.
A fan of a sled called Rosebud, that's all I know.
Clearly, I need to get a satin robe, but maybe there are some other tips and tricks we can, use besides saving that poor sat from re-education.
right. You got any enhancements?
Viagra?
Oh God.
Male
I
enhancement?
don't need any enhancements, Charlie.
Okay. Well,
But when you say enhancements, what are you referring to?
the only one that counts.
Please send us back before you do anything, Corvold.
I think I would rather be re-educated than watch. And
No, we've
Rose.
thought about it. Actually, he does need to be re-educated.
All right. You hear some more like talking in the other room. He's like, yeah, I don't think we got a whole lot more time. And he goes
Hey,
over
yeah.
to the tea and he starts to pour himself some and he's like,
Who's that talking though, Charlie? Who else is here?
oh, they're on the set filming. Oh yeah, we can't. Oh man. And he looks at his cup. He's like, yeah, Blanche will be in here in a second. You just turned all the water to wine. All right, I'm just gonna have to send you guys back. Just do what I said, and you be good with that, okay?
Okay.
And the
We're-
last
yeah,
image you
I-
see, as you're like looking, last image you see is him removing his robe, handing it to Corvald as he stands naked, and you vanish.
Ah!
Do I need to roll for that?
Make a sanity check.
That's a mental save.
Oh look,
Uh,
I failed my notice roll. I didn't see it.
You wake up and there's an agrarian standing over Anne May with a stethoscope, and you open your eyes. Oh, whoa! Oh, you're conscious. Okay.
That does happen from time to time.
And she points and she's like, hold up with the leeches. We don't need those.
No, it's okay. Use
Am
the
I-
leeches anywhere. I could use some excitement in my life.
We're gonna give you a good bleed.
Oh, don't threaten me with a good time. Normally, I just ask Carlton to hand me a blade.
You were out
What?
there. I mean,
Sorry, did you need and he hands him a razor blade, of course.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
you guys were out
Am I
at least a
dead?
couple minutes. We were getting concerned.
Well, I didn't wet myself. That's a nice change of pace.
More importantly,
I
have you
didn't check.
Have you re-educated anyone yet? You have stopped the process.
I'm just an agrarian. I'm just here to help with the medical. That's the council.
We've
What do
received
they-
word from Sky City that the re-education is not to take place.
Right. Where do you normally? Where do the people who get re-educated normally end up?
Where is he?
You'll have to speak with, well, and he looks at Corvald. You'll have to speak with the council.
Corvold, where do they normally go?
If only I remembered.
Corvold. I just imagine they try to arrest Corvold. You'll answer to the council. I am the council.
Oh God.
Gordon needs to hack all the machines so they only obey Corvold, and we can execute Order 66 and just wipe out the Sky City. Yeah, I'm going to run towards the council chamber.
Hold on, let me come with you. I have some clout.
Your pants tell me everything I need to know. Let's go.
Are you wearing
Does
your-
Corvold is Corvold holding the robe?
Yeah, you're holding it or wearing it or whatever.
So as he runs, because like he is handed to it by Charlie, and then he just like held it. So he wakes up and he's got it in his hands. As he's running with Anne May, he's gonna throw his arms through the sleeves.
And the rest of his clothes come off underneath.
Magically.
It's a robe of nudeness. You cannot wear clothes while wearing the robe. It is a plus one, though. I think it's pretty good.
So Helena is in the council area there, with the fountain. She's just kind of look. She's in some sort of deep thought as she sees all of you walk in, and she's like, "Oh, I see you've. What happened?
Stop the re-education. We received word from Sky City.
Yes.
From Sky City."
Yes, they spoke to us.
Don't lie
Oh.
again, though, Ann.
Elnam has already taken the subject below and started.
Where is it? Quickly.
Hold on. Yes, this must stop. It is not to continue, Helena.
It turns out this is a complete violation of the grand design. We've only
That is-
just learned.
Dad is not pleased. It's not efficient. The re-education process is not efficient.
It's people. Oh, wait,
The
no.
last thing I'm going to do is listen to you as she points at Carl.
No,
Don't-
can't we just let bygones be bygones, Elena?
Carlton
Jeez.
does
was
have a point,
confused.
though. The re-education process must be more involved. Yes,
Listen,
They
we can
must-
discuss this
they
later.
must-
We have to stop the current re-education. Let's go.
they must travel with us to receive a full education.
It's a more efficient re-education.
They're going to learn basic mathematics and arithmetic, as well as English and language arts. And a little bit of history that they're going to forget immediately because it's about Egypt and no one cares.
And then they'll all be baristas at Starbucks forever.
Oh,
No,
play
it's
Starbucks, Space Bucks. Oh my God, she's dying.
It's inefficient. And if you allow this inefficiency to happen, that makes you inefficient as well.
That's a solid argument, Carlton.
No, the solid argument is that the city told us to go ahead and stop this immediately, and we have to stop it immediately.
Is that the reason you all? What happened? You all seem to faint, or
That's
Pass
how the
out.
city. That's how the Sky City communicates with us.
as you feel
think
a
directly into-
tremendous pain in your neck at this point.
Right,
It's
you're not
burning.
supposed to lie.
Here I am, literally saving the Agrarians. Oh no! How dare you make a little white lie to save the Agrarians? How dare you?
Well, I'm not going to argue with that. I mean, then
More inefficiency happening right now. You have to decide. You have to make a decision quickly. This is an inefficient process. You, by default, as the leader of this inefficient process, are the most inefficient of all. CAD's watching all. We need to stop this process. It needs to be reworked. Your re-education system needs to be re-educated.
Basically, we just need to get this person out before it happens.
yes,
Think about
you have made arguments. I cannot dismiss, even though I am biased to them, as she looks at Carlton. And
I've changed.
she raises
I
her
am more
hands
efficient.
and says 3 words in some strange language, and the water in the fountain just stops, and all of a sudden just recedes to nothing, and the bottom sort of like drops out, and now there's like a platform. Well, the water drops out. There's just a platform as the whole centerpiece just vanishes, and she says, "There is the elevator to the underground facility if you wish to stop the re-education."
Thank you. Hop on elevator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bum rush the elevator.
All right, so you all step in, and it begins to descend downwards. There's only like these flickering lights.
Corval, did you get a belt with that robe? Could you just close it a little bit? Like it's making me
Does the rope have a belt,
uncomfortable.
or is it flapping all over?
I'll let you decide if it's got a belt or not.
Oh, it would have if it has a belt, it's a gold. Not made of gold, but like satin gold, like a satin golden sheen. So he ties his maroon robe with his golden belt. I'm sorry, I'm getting used to this. It's a little bit more airy than I'm used to.
I was
At
gonna
least
say,
then,
does it feel a bit breezy? Like, yeah.
By this time, Anne's foot has successfully dug a small hole from how much she's tapping on the top of the elevator, wanting it to hurry up.
You get down to the bottom, you can hear like the air releasing, and there's just a tunnel. There's only one way that leads ahead.
I don't even wait for the elevator to stop. I jump off near the bottom and just start running.
Okay. And you can hear as Anne's running, you can hear her footsteps hit the stonework, and it echoes in this hallway. The rest of you gonna follow her?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're good. They're gonna head back up. It's fine.
You come to a door. It's a big iron door with a keypad.
Carlton, keypad, go. Carlton, I choose you.
All right.
Use that
Can I?
keypad.
So can I just hack the keypad, or do I need to use like a data pad or something?
Yeah, you could. I'm assuming you got your data pad on you. You can try to hack it.
I do.
Yep.
Okay. And again, I know I keep asking this, and I'm going to remember next time, but I'm only rolling 1 6-sided dice, right? Not 2.
Yep. 1.
Okay. Yep.
Unless you have the specialist foci.
So that is 4.
It takes a minute or 2, but you manage to open it, and it lights up green,
Okay.
and the door just swings open.
No waiting and run.
And then you hear a Claxton, intruders. Everybody can give me initiative rolls.
Don't give me that bullshit. You were green.
So wait, hold on 1 second though. I do have the specialist foci, but that's
Okay.
what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
So,
Roll 2d6s and add your
okay,
intelligence.
That's what I'm asking, because I
program.
rolled 2d6s before, and you guys said 1d6.
Well, like
Don't add them
normally it's
together.
1d6.
Okay, got it.
So
Okay.
you roll 2d6s and add your program and your intelligence. Oh,
So
jeez.
going forward, that is what I shall do. Okay, now initiative. I didn't mean to derail.
Oh my god, that's a 10 initiative.
And it's D8s, right?
Yep.
It is a d8 plus your dex, right?
Yep.
Ah, yes. That's a 1.
4 for Carlton.
It's the robe.
I imagine he's like really checking it out every crevice, and he noticed an imperfection,
I
and
got
now
a
he wants
4.
his money back.
You didn't pay anything for it.
I got a 4.
All right, Ann, you're up first. You hear the Claxton, and you hear some kind of audible sound that says intruder.
Do I see anything that looks dangerous?
on the back side of the door, as you ran in and you're looking, you see that there's a cannon, some kind of cannon up there, probably obviously for defense.
Can I
With a
try
red
to-
light, and the red light comes on.
Can I try to hack into the system to see if I can shut down the defenses and shut that damn alarm off?
And are you just going to keep running?
I'm going to yell, "Stop the re-education! Orders from Sky City!" And I'm going to keep running, but I'm going to serpentine, so I'm harder to hit.
Oh, even okay. All right, now
Nice.
Carlton, you can go ahead and try to shut the klaxon off.
So that's 7. So that's an 8.
Yeah, the klaxon cuts off, and the audible sound, the intruder sound cuts off.
Carlton just says, "I'm fine. We're fine. We're all fine here. How are you?"
Hide.
I'm gonna shoot at the cannon.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see, that's a D20 plus modifiers.
Yes,
Mhm.
plus your wisdom psionic stuff.
Yep. Ah, 6.
No, I don't think that's a hit.
I think the real question is, would I do anything for love?
I don't know.
Everyone wants to do that.
But he won't do that.
Exactly.
All right, so the cannon will spots Anne running down as she's serpentining. I will give you, you know what? Since I'll give you a +2 to your AC. How's that?
Woo! Listen, I'm trying to die. here.
With a 5, that's a miss. So it fires and streaks, bounces off the floor, and then the cannon spins around with that little red eye and sees eye down there. 15
Miss.
fires, just misses you.
That's the power of the tumors I wear. They give me super speed.
Corvald, you're up.
So he's gonna pull out his bronze gladius,
Okay.
and where is the cannon? So like the door
It's up in the
opened
corner. Yeah, if you walk through the door and look up, it's up in the corner.
Is it just a hallway that's going
Yeah.
straight?
Yep.
Can I tell how long the hallway is?
It's probably 100 yards,
What's that in meters?
close to 100 meters.
What can I tell what's at the end of the hallway?
And May's butt.
There's some flashing lights. It looks like maybe it's another door.
Corvald is going to commit effort and teleport 100 meters to the other side of the hallway.
Okay.
Let's see. This is commit effort for the scene.
All right. So you just vanish, and as you pop into this room, you look behind you, and the door behind you isn't really a door. It's just like coursing with energy. But give me a mental save as you enter this room.
This has not been good.
I believe in you.
Hey, I made it.
So it is, you can feel like the bass, and there's like all kinds of there's music or whatever, and it's really loud, and it's almost like it can feel it in your chest as the sounds of Paul Anka just kind of echo in this room.
Paul Anka has bass.
He needs more.
Got the remix.
Oh, gotcha.
But you're probably a Paul Anka fan, so this might doesn't affect
Oh, yeah. I remember when the song was in the top 50.
How old is he?
Corvald or Paul Anka. Probably about the same age.
Is that all I can do for this turn?
And May, you see Now, you're running up and this thing fires and misses, and you're coming up to a door that's just full of energy. But behind it, you can see Corvald in his bathroom just appear. And I don't know, he could be like swaying to some music or
Yeah, he's
something. I don't know.
jamming out.
Yeah, I'm gonna rub my hands in my eyes and go and glance behind me and go like, I did not expect to see that today. And I'm gonna keep running towards the energy thingy. Do my
Yeah.
total defense stuff still.
Yeah, you come up to the door and it's just like the door, instead of a door being there, it's just a field of energy.
Corvo, tell them to stop as I jump through.
You didn't jump through the field of energy?
I'm headlong jumping through the field of energy. I don't know how Corvo got there, but he is behind there. I assume he went through the field of energy.
Is this like the Stars Without Numbers equivalent of jumping into the, you know, the green devil face in Tomb of Annihilation? Like, I think, yeah.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm doing.
Is this your attempt to get rid of this character? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, I'm trying to stop the whatever's going on. I'm probably going to just bounce off the field, but Corvold's in there somehow, and I have no idea how he got past me. I don't think my character even knows Corvold's psionic. Has any
He
psionic
doesn't
capability?
really, like, he doesn't really like flout it. He's just kind of like quietly psionic.
Yeah, so I mean, I assume he just got past me somehow and I wasn't paying attention.
You were
All right,
busy
so
trying
give me
to-
a physical save.
Okay, those I can do. Have to beat a 14 and I got a 16.
So you jump up, you see Carlton, you see Ann May just head first and then hit this thing, and the energy just goes and bounces her right back. You take 1 damage.
Oh no. Oh no, that's so bad. Whatever. No. Oh no, my health goes down, not up. Well, I have a feeling I'm slightly dazed now. Corvold, open the door!
Can Corvald hear through this field of energy?
No, you cannot hear anything on the other side. You can see her, but you can't.
Can I try to bring the energy field down?
Yeah, if you're at that keypad on the other side, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying I got to get down the hall, right? Yeah. okay.
I guess what I'm saying is there is no keypad there. You would have to do it from where you're at.
There's only
Oh,
Zoom.
okay. Okay. So I'm gonna try, right? Like since I'm already here at the keypad, I'm kind of in the system now anyway. I'm gonna try to bring the energy force down with 5.
So I mean, you can't tell. I mean, it's kind of hard to. You definitely have gotten into the system,
Right.
and you realize, you're looking at the energy of the door. Corvald sees like a second set of energy bars come down crisscross, so it's a little bit harder to see as it starts to sparkle with even more energy now.
And I wouldn't try that again.
No shit, Sherlock.
It's pretty hard. I can't seem to bring it down. I'm actually tripping some sort of secondary defense system, and I feel like more energy is now coming through.
Have you thought about not downloading the pop-ups?
Carlton kind of sheepishly looks down really quickly, like embarrassed.
Is that cannon still looking at us with its eye?
Yeah, it's red. It's red. Red dot is going around.
Can I at least bring the cannon down? That's what I was trying to do initially, was bring the defenses down, stop the alarms, and you know what I mean?
There are no alarms, they're only Zool.
Yeah, you shut down the
klaxon.
and the verbal, yeah.
Okay, but I can't bring the gun down? I can't power it?
It is behind a
Pointed
bunch of
at fire.
firewalls. I mean, it would take you a couple turns to shut that system down.
can try.
Hey, I'm trying to bring it down, but I can't. Looks like you're gonna have to handle it physically.
Oh, goody.
Can't you mentally use your telekinetic power and make it turn a different direction?
No.
Can't you think about doing it though?
I think the only thing I could do to it other than shoot it with my telekinetic gun is possibly, if it counts as non-living, I can crush it a little bit.
Crush the barrel.
It can take, if used to crush or harm immobile, unliving objects, you can do 1d6 per skill level with the psychic per round.
Like, just focus on the barrel and try to crush it.
Does that sound workable, Peter?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could do 1d6 crushing damage to it.
Okay.
Try.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a check for that.
Yeah, give me a skill check for your psionics.
Oh, yeah. I'm not allowed to do anything tonight.
No, you're not.
What'd you roll?
That's a 1 on the dice plus 2. So 3.
As you crush part of the ceiling and it falls on your head.
For sure.
You guys just see Ide over there just staring at this cannon, waiting on it to shoot him in the face, basically.
Just like this. Head straight up, nose out.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, a good thing is it doesn't focus on Anne May. It clearly focuses on you as you make contact with it.
Make eye contact with it. Intimidate it quickly,
In
Ide.
the meantime, I'm in the background furiously typing away, trying to bring down the firewalls. So
14.
Nope, that's a miss.
Okay. Another 14, man. Even if you're staring it down, it fires and misses. All right, and give me a physical save.
Fail with a 3.
So yeah, you're trying to stare it down, and it fires and misses, but it hits you with that red eye and blinds you. So you get lazed.
I'm sorry, Ide. I can't allow you to do that.
exactly.
Corvald.
I got lazed. I didn't even get laid. I got lazed.
You got LASIK.
Yeah, didn't you
so-
on arcade? Yeah, there you go.
So Anne May or Corvald sees Anne May like flailing on the other side, and she like jumped back, and all he hears is Paul Anka.
Yes.
Does it look like there's any sort of terminal or comm like on this side?
There looks to be, this room is full of speakers and like television sets that are flipping and playing random clips at high rates of speed.
Okay. But is there any sort of kind of obvious control for the door?
No, not that you can see.
Okay. Do I like, how big is this room? Is this like the only door into this room? Or are there other doors I can see?
Let's give me a notice roll. It's like 40 meters by 40 meters. It's huge.
Notice.
I hear that a lot.
And
That's what Charlie said.
It is.
so that's a 5.
You see like this light like tracing over what would look like almost like a keyhole in the side of the room, like between two speakers. You can see like it's a weird light pattern.
How far away from that is me? Or how far away is that?
You'd be like 20 meters away, because I'm imagining you're like in the middle of the room, sort of.
So I'll move 10 meters to get there, or to get halfway there.
I'll say you can run up and you realize it literally is a keyhole, like for a key.
So yeah, I guess then I'll be looking around to see if I can see anything that has a key, or anybody, or if there's like a drawer or a desk or a bureau, as is known in some parts.
Okay. Yeah, quick scan. It just looks like television, screens, and amplifiers.
Okay.
Why can't I pick a rogue this time?
Well, I guess maybe you start next turn. Maybe it starts now, but Corvald's going to take out the Bronze Gladius and start attacking the speakers.
Okay.
Clearly not a Paul Anka fan.
I was a Beastie Boys person from the beginning.
I have to fight for my right to party.
To party.
Ah!
And me.
I get to my feet and I look at the shield wall. Do I see anything that looks like it's connected to it around the door, like where the beams are coming out of or anything?
Obviously, the energy is coming from the sides and up to and all around it. So there's something, in that archway or in the frame that's producing the energy.
I'm going to pull out my laser gun and fire into the archway where I think I see the beam coming from.
Everyone talk, ricochets are coming.
It's a laser ricochet, whatever the hell that is. How do you ricochet on a laser guided ship? What do I have to do? Shoot it, Peter?
Yeah, give me a shot.
Okay. 12 plus a bunch of other numbers. 12 plus it's 15 total for an epic 6 damage. Pew! Is that how much I take?
As it ricochets, yeah.
Yeah, as the laser ricochets, classic laser ricocheting around concrete. Listen,
Don't you remember the trash compactor scene? It's magnetically sealed.
listen, 6 intelligence.
So you fire and it ricochets, and finally dissipates, and no one is hit.
I go right up to the laser door and I start trying to kick my way through it, going, Corvold, get us the fuck in there. Stop it.
Give me a physical save.
I would love to. 14 and my physical save is 14.
Yeah, you kick it and bounce back and take 1 damage.
I told you to stop that.
Then open the door. The longer this takes, the more likely the person's to be re-educated, and then my head's going to be eaten by that angry person.
I'm trying. I'm doing the best that I can.
Do better. Does he suffer PTSD damage from remembering his parents saying that?
Why can't you be like your brother Bobby? Why can't you be like your brother Bobby? My brother Bobby died at birth.
Why can't you be like your brother Bobby? I rest my case. That's all for me.
Carlton and Ide.
I'm trying, I've been trying for 2 rounds now to try to get this thing to come down. Give you another roll?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so that's a 9. If I can't get it on 9, I don't think we're getting it. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, the end of this round, it will shut down.
Okay, I'm getting it. It's coming down. I promise. I'm making good progress here, and this time I mean it. And you just see Carlton feverishly typing away on his data pad, brow furrowed, like sweat coming down. And
Carlton, why are you hacking like you're on Star Trek?
He's also got 3 car warranties. He's also picked up 3 of those along the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd
Crushing this here cannon didn't seem to work too good, so I'm gonna go back around to the old rifle and try to fire at it again.
Okay.
That dice is going in jail.
What'd you roll?
I don't know what the total is, but it was a 3 on the dice. So
Not much.
So blind, I'd fires at it and
It's
misses.
mine bullets.
Corvald.
Though he can't hear Anne yelling. He doesn't have a key. And he doesn't see any sort of he doesn't see he doesn't see any sort of indicator to either open up the keyhole or the door, the energy door. So all he sees are speakers and amplifiers. And all he hears is Paul Anka.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna destroy every speaker he can reach with his gladius.
No, up next is Master of Puppets. Don't do it.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure what else Corvold can really do. He can't open the door to let people in.
In true rock star fashion, Corvold is destroying the amps.
Maybe if he slices open the right one, the key is inside. You know,
Could be. Yeah.
It's a Piata. It would be so much more appropriate if you had an axe as opposed to a gladius to smash open the
That
speaker.
would be amazing. Yeah.
Is there a fire axe anywhere in here, Peter, of speaker smashing?
I just like, I'm kind of picturing Jack Nicholson from The Shining when he's wearing that robe and he's, Danny, Danny, and like, oh my god, like that's Corvold in his robe, just destroying. Oh man, amazing.
I don't know what her problem is. I never touched the kid. I love the fucker.
17 eye. Does that hit you?
Yes.
You take 1 damage as that cannon fires and catches you with a ricochet, and then a 10 misses. You're in this epic battle.
Laser cannon.
And the energy just begins to sizzle and fades, and it's gone. And it's blipping, and then it's out.
Corvold, what's going on in there? As I run through.
I'm tired of this music.
Smash.
Yeah, enough about the music. What about the person? Did you save him yet? Or her?
Ah, there's a door, a keyhole.
Is it unlocked?
It's just a keyhole.
Were you fashioning a key out of speakers? Like, what?
Is there a handle to this door, Peter?
No, it just looks like a keyhole between 2 amps that have been smashed in the wall.
Does the key look like anything that we've seen before?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
It looks like a traditional key.
A traditional key. Well, I'm 20 feet, I'm 20 meters before I can get there, so I'll get there next turn and think of something to do.
Come help me destroy the speakers.
How about we worry about getting inside and saving the person first?
This is stopping the re-education. Don't you hear it? It's Paul Anka. He is the source.
It probably, seriously, the music and the TV flashing and stuff, that probably is the re-education. You know, that's what they're brainwashing them with. You're kind of brilliant, like Corvold. That's
Well, I'm not
helping
feeling more,
destroy the mass media.
I don't feel any more educated here than I did out there. Now let's go.
We still don't have a key though.
We'll figure it out. We have guns.
Corvold, can you try to jimmy the lock with like the end of your gladius?
Who's Jimmy?
You know, like stick your gladius into the keyhole and see if you can't pick it.
Surely to God, there's a lockpick on that meta tool.
So much like Corvold has a lockpick.
Is there a lockpick on the meta tool?
The meta tool has many things that are lead to paths considered to be unnatural.
I could try.
Like
It
meta
has
paths are better.
almost anything that might be considered useful. It's very vague in the description of the meta tool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it is the meta tool,
It
right?
is the
Like,
meta
so
of the game.
it's any tool and every tool. It is the meta tool. So yeah.
designed to handle the widest possible range of technical needs, while the meta tool is too limited to handle major jobs. It is usually sufficient to manage jerry-rigging repairs, temporary fixes, until the tech has time to apply a large wrench to the problem.
So yeah, I guess on Corvald's turn, or he will try to
Okay.
see if he can jam the meta tool or one of its things into it.
Okay. Carlton and Ide. You've shut down. You've opened up. You shut down the energy to that door.
But the gun is still active, right?
Yep.
I'm still staring at it.
I look at Ide and I just kind of like shake my head and I point my laser pistol at the laser and fire.
I thought you were going to say, I point my laser pistol at Ide.
That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That hits Ide.
For 3 points of damage. 3 points of big laser gun damage.
Yeah, you hit. You damage it. You put a scorch mark in one of its barrels.
How's Ide looking now after he's been shot?
I didn't shoot Ide. I'm simply shaming Ide that he can't seem to shoot this cannon.
Ide's legally blind now. You have to put him out of misery.
Just run. I'll provide cover fire. Just run already.
I got the letter right. Yeah, if Carlton can shoot it, definitely I can shoot it. So we're gonna try again with a different die this time.
Don't believe you.
Of course you don't believe me. This die sucks too. That's a 9 to hit.
You didn't get rid of the bad luck, did you? You didn't roll it a bunch of times ahead of time. You have to get rid of the bad luck first. 37 rolls. That's how you fix it.
All right. If is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of hang my head in shame.
You should.
So the red eye sticks out, fires at Ide again. Yeah, it's an epic battle. That's a 8 to hit. That's a miss. And it tries to shoot at Carlton, and that's a 10 to hit. These defense systems are not very good.
You have
You have at least 13.
you have unarmored armor, which gives you 13 plus your.
Oh yeah, secure. I have secure clothing, which is 13. My dex modifier is 0, so I have 13. Yeah.
Corval.
I'm not very dexterous.
So Corval's gonna run over to the keyhole and pull out his meta tool.
Yep.
And start trying to flip through it to figure out what is the thing that he can jam in it. So like I imagine that one of the things that comes out of it is like an owl or an awl of sorts that he can try to like jam in there.
Okay. Give me a fix roll.
All right, that's a thing I can do. That is 7.
So there is a spark of energy, electricity. It like shocks you, and you drop the meta tool, and this like the whole wall where the amp and where this thing is like lights up, and as Ann May comes right up, it's like standing next to you, you feel the whole floor just kind of rotate around like that, and it spins around, and now you are in a room that's got a chair in the center, and you can see somebody strapped to it, and these huge like robotic arms with all sorts of different appendages or different things attached to it, like needles and sharp pointy things are coming down like from the ceiling, and there's horrible like grinding noises and shit like that, and there's somebody standing at a control panel and looks up, and you can see that it is one of the counselors, Elnam. He looks shocked that you have actually made it in here.
But does he have tentacle arms? Because I think I've seen this scene before.
Stop the re-education. is a weird thing I didn't expect to say today.
And you're up.
Stop it right now! Orders from Sky City!
Too late. The sequence has already started.
I have laser pistol for this reason, to shoot sequence. I would
Okay,
like
so
to shoot arms that are attempting to touch person. 15 plus 4. So,
that would be a hit.
and a D6 plus 5 points of massive late pew pew damage.
Yeah, you definitely damage one of these arms.
It's
like
never too late until we decide it is.
a couple
Was it
of the-
over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Hell no!
A couple of the pieces fall off.
Fat, dumb, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
My 6 intelligence says otherwise.
Let's see. Carlton or Ide,
So we're still,
all the way
Like-
back there. Yeah.
and does the laser gun, does the laser cannon in the corner, does it even look like it's damaged? Does it look like another hit will take care of it, or no?
The laser cannon is not bloody. If that's what you're asking.
Does it look bloodied?
I'm gonna look at Ide and I'm gonna go, sometimes it's just best to cut your losses, and I'm gonna book it down to the end of the hall. Like, yeah,
Sometimes it's best to cut your losses, and I'm going to shoot Ide and be done with it.
yeah, right.
So you run, just Ide, you get your vision back.
Oh, nice. I'm going to attempt again to shoot the cannon, and then I'm going to take off after Carlton.
Nope, this is how you die.
Aha, dirty 20.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
Finally, my dice are done being cursed. Now I have to look how much damage that does because it's been so long I forgot.
Very optimistic of you to think I am done.
D10 plus 2 is 10.
So you manage to focus and fire and hit it, and it just explodes and
Well
falls
done.
to the ground, and pieces of it just kind of crash and shatter everywhere across the floor.
It's okay, Carlton. You can keep running. I took care of it.
I don't even look back. I'm like, I'm looking for the room that Anime went into.
Corvault,
So is the music still playing?
some of the music, it's not as loud. But you're not in that room. Well, you wouldn't hear that music. It's in the other room.
Yeah, but I was wondering if this was if there was music in here, but it was also piping to speakers outside.
No, you don't hear any music in here. You just hear the grind. You just hear the whining of machines and stuff like that.
And the pew pew of Anme's laser pistol as she's
Yeah,
shooting
she's
arms.
fired and hit one of these metal arms that had
Thorn, probably.
and needles and all kinds of stuff, and she's hit it and pieces of it came off. She blasted some of it.
Does it look like
medical
does it look
waste
like-
shrapnel?
Does it look like these arms are all coming out of a center,
They're coming out of the
Like a-
ceiling.
coming out of the ceiling?
Gladius the ceiling.
Oh, there you go. Save that guy from re-educated. Just crush him to death.
Does it look like the guy is tied down?
That's in the chair. Yeah, he's strapped down.
How far away from the chair am I?
You can get to the chair.
So yeah, I'll walk over to I'll run to the chair. What is he strapped down with? Is it metal? Is it
No, just straps, some kind of cloth straps, leather.
So yeah, Corvald's gonna take his gladius and start deftly cutting the leather straps. Obviously preferring the gladius over the metatool, which could also do the same thing.
Yes.
The Gladius is just better by nature, being older.
It's bigger and it's rusty.
Even better.
So yeah, I'll start cutting as many of the straps as I can in my turn, in order to free the Agrarian.
Elnam looks and sees Corvald run up in his bathrobe, trying to cut the Agrarian free, and he's like, "You don't even belong on the council." And he starts to mess with some of the knobs and switches, and one of those arms comes down and tries to get you.
Look at me. I'm the council now.
With a 9. I don't even think it
That-
it even hits you with your bathrobe.
No.
So like this saw comes down and goes zzz, right past you.
Is this where we discover the bathrobe is actually power armor, but in a different stealth look?
And then he tries to swing the other arm, not with a 4, at Anne to try to hit you, and misses. Anne, you're up.
Hey, asshole, we're trying to work here, and I'm gonna just shoot him with it. Fuck that guy. I'm trying not to have my soul destroyed by this rose person. My dice is trying not to stay in my box. That's a 19 plus all the numbers in the world.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And that's 6, 7, 8 damage.
So yeah, you blast him one. He looks badly hurt.
Also,
it-
so much for that pacifist run. So
I
yeah.
was trying so hard. How far away from me is he?
it would require a check because you got to go like around you got to go like there's like a platform that's got the chair on it and the arms, so you got to kind of maneuver around that stuff.
I want to get right on top of him if I can. What's that, an exert?
Yeah, it's exert.
That's a 4 plus 1, 2. That's a 4 plus 3, 7. That's the number.
Yeah. You maneuver around and you're like right there. You can see that he is. You shot him in like huge burn mark on his chest.
Is my glove still smoking from when I slammed into the? There's a warning. I heard it. No, is my glove still smoking from when I slammed my arms into the shield wall thing?
Not smoking as much as you just ran into a force field. So
Okay, it doesn't actually cause physical damage.
no, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'd just like to grab him by the jugular and tell him to fuck off. Back off right now. Now then, my turn. It's so hard being a pacifist character.
Carlton, you are in there. You've run all the way to the doorway. You come into this. You come into this room that's got some damaged amps playing Paul Anka with a bunch
Right.
of TV screens.
When the room spun, like I don't see. Am I still in that? Like, is the doorway still there? I guess. is
No,
what
you
I'm
don't even
asking.
see a doorway.
Shit. Okay. So what's left of the amps, the television screens and everything, right? Like are there cords coming out of them? Are they running to a terminal or like a circuit panel or something? Like
Yeah, give me a notice roll.
it's 4.
Yeah.
No, it's a 5. Sorry, it's a 5.
Yeah, you notice that there's like a junction box like next to one of the amps that has been knocked down where a lot of the you see a lot of the cords going to.
It's not there. Man.
Yeah, I came running right behind you, so
Okay. Should we just yank the power cable?
you're the tech guy. I work on the engines and stuff.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna count to 3, and I'm just gonna yank the power cable. Like, just yank the power cable.
Okay, give me an exert roll.
That's a 4.
Okay. Yeah, you pull this cable and you see a bunch of these screens just go blank and some of the amps just start cutting off and Paul Anka is playing, but at a very low level.
Nice. but the room doesn't spin, or like a keyhole doesn't appear,
Mm-mm.
or nothing. Okay.
No.
All right. Hyde, you got any ideas?
Not really.
This is why I'm mom's favorite. Like, seriously, this is why I'm mom's favorite.
You keep telling yourself, keep telling yourself that.
You know, so Carlton, if I still can take anything left on my turn, Carlton is just kind of like, because he knows they came in here, right? Like, so obviously there's got to be some sort of doorway or secret, so I'm just knocking on the walls, like, all around the room to see if it sounds hollow.
Okay.
Will you do it for a Scooby snack?
No.
2 Scooby snacks.
No.
Okay, 4 Scooby snacks.
Corvald.
So Corvald dodges this rogue arm. How many more straps?
You got one more. You got one more.
So I'm gonna cut that strap.
Okay.
I'll wheel around to it if I have to.
Careful,
Yeah,
it's the jugular strap.
All right. You cut it. So this arm kind of maneuvers around and then comes back into place and takes a swipe at this guy. If you want to impose yourself and stop him and stop it, you can, unless or it will hit him while he's in the chair.
Is the guy unconscious?
He's not unconscious. He's like in a state of shock.
Would you say that would be considered unresisting?
Yes, I would.
Work?
Yeah.
So Corvald's going to touch him. Hold on, and teleport using his movement.
Okay.
A teleporter. Resisting targets cannot be carried along, and unresisting ones must be touched.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Where do you go?
Towards the entrance, or where I came in. Yeah, I can only do 10 feet or 10 meters.
Okay, yeah, you get back into the back of the room. Yeah. You are gone, and all you see is this arm come swooping down. These 2 arms begin to make their way down after this guy again. And Corvald touches the Agrarian. They vanish, but in where they've left, you see an outline that's streaked with fire. And it just burns and then just kind of fades away.
Mm-hmm. What about the guy whose neck I have my hand wrapped around?
Yeah, he
In a totally pacifist sort
he
of
looks
way.
pretty freaked out. You can feel your hand, the one that's been damaged, but you can feel it begin to warm up, almost like if you thought about it, your hand could be just a burst of fire.
Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea. On the other hand, a great idea. What does the guy do during his turn? Because I believe he was to go last in the order.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep, he was after Corvald. But we'll give him a save because he needs to mental. Yeah, no, he looks very stressed. He's not resisting.
Not resisting?
I mean, he's got his hands up kind of like this, but it's not like he's putting much effort into it. He might be into this kind of thing.
Yeah, so am I. I'd like to reach up with my...
Go on.
I'd like to reach up with my leg and kick him against the wall.
Okay. Yeah, easily just knock him back against the wall.
And then gonna point my laser pistol at him.
And he just kind of puts up his arms like this to defend himself.
When I tell you to stop, you stop. I'm gonna put my hand down and turn around and walk away.
Okay.
I still have not killed a single humanoid this campaign.
Mm-hmm.
He might have a laser hole in him, but he's not dead. I mean,
Yeah.
I have no intention of killing him.
Carlton and Ide, you're in the room with the damaged amplifiers, and the TVs that don't, most of them don't work.
Do Anne May or Corvald hear any knocking on the walls in the room?
Oh
they're
yeah,
in?
give me a notice roll.
Yeah.
Odd. Well, I have a -1 to it, so it's a 5. I rolled 6 on my notice.
I rolled a 1.
I mean, yeah, you were teleporting, and you hear like a knocking noise at the back wall where you came in.
Hello?
I'm trapped in here with Ide. We can't get through.
Corval, do you remember how to open the door, right?
Yes, there was a keyhole.
Can we get out?
No, let me see. And assuming we're still in turn order, when it's his turn, he will see if he will inspect.
We still have all the other cannons to start shooting at us.
When you go up and you go use the meta tool,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you don't need to roll. You know how to do this. So you turn it, and the thing swings around, and now, and as Carlton, as you're up knocking against the door, you feel the floor rotate, and you spin around. You and Ide are now in the room with Anne, and Corvalt's on the other side with this Agrarian.
I did it. It must have been like a secret knock. It was a secret knock that did it.
Corval,
Is
we're
the-
all supposed to be on the same side.
Is the Agrarian safe?
Yes,
Did you
he's
stop
safe.
the education?
Yes, it stopped. It's fine.
Let's ask him. Are you dying to get out in the fields and work?
He's not in here. You're going to have to excuse
Alright.
me. He took him with him. Corvald, let us out! Pull the candlestick down!
Corval's better. I'll get it right one of these times, and tries to get to do the same thing to get back on the other side.
Yeah, yeah, you do the same thing, and it spins around. So I don't know. Hopefully, Carlton and Ide have moved off that platform. Could spin around and be back on there.
Oh well, okay. So not even metagaming. Carlton would have. He rushed forward to
Right.
see,
Okay,
like,
yeah,
if the Agrarian was safe. I don't know what Ide was doing though. So yeah.
I was updating his Twitter.
Spitter account.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you guys are all in the room now.
Okay, Corvald, everyone on the platform so we can leave.
All right, is everybody ready?
I'm going to look behind me and talk to the guy. And no more cannons. Okay, let's go.
Oh, don't worry, Anne, man. I shot that cannon up.
Are we sure there was only one cannon and not more now that we're leaving?
No, but I shot that one.
Well, it's the thought that counts, if nothing else.
Or lack of forethought. Yeah, right.
It's more likely. Oh, let's get
And
out of here.
Corvald will do his magic and spin the platform again with everybody on it.
Turn around.
Okay, so yeah, you spin all the way around, and you are now in this room with the busted amplifiers and the TV that are been unplugged, and the sounds of Paul Anka playing at a very low volume, and standing in the entryway is a Gisso cervix with its wings flailed out like this, and its guns about to shoot, and we roll initiative.
Oh,
Nice.
it's a good way to have a TPK. It's a
This
good
is the way
way.
we all get
to
it.
die. It's a good day for a
Man.
TPK.
That's
This probably doesn't bode
Second.
very well, but sorry, go ahead.
go on.
I was going to say this doesn't bode very well, but I rolled a 1 on my D8, so my initiative is 1.
It's the thought that counts.
Yep.
Same with Corvold, and I rolled a 1 for my last initiative.
Nice.
How far away is the murder bot from us?
Can you kill a murder bot and technically still have a pacifist run because it's not really?
Yes, because it's not a humanoid. Yes,
Yeah,
murder bots
yeah.
are fine.
Nice.
All right, initiatives we got. And Corvault with the mighty 1.
And Carlton with the mighty one. He cannot lose.
We're in this together, Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what happened when the floor spun around? The wind kind of picked Corvald's robe up just a bit, and he kind of like he flashed Carlton, and Carlton was throwing up. So like that's why I'm missing my initiative, and Corvald is busy trying to pull his robe back down.
And you're up.
How far away is the murder bot from us in meter?
I would say probably like 20, 15 meters.
Okay. I'm going to use my action. I'm going to use my movement to move up 10 meters. Then I'm going to use my main action to get as close as humanly possible to it. So it can't use its guns because it's in melee now. I told you guys I had a brain. I'm going to die in melee now, but I thought I care. And that's all I can do for my turn. So I'm going to end it there.
Okay. All right. So Anne May runs up to it and is successfully shielding it from you guys.
Body block! You'll never get past these chesticles in one piece.
Corvald, aren't you a council member? Can't you tell it to stand down?
Yes, on my turn.
Did he
It's
ever
it's customary to let others go first. That's how democracy works.
Let
Carlton.
Anne May die first. Yes, right.
Yes, exactly. I'll come back with something useful to the party.
It takes off. It flies up into the air.
I get my attack of opportunity. Aha!
Yeah, wrong system. And it unleashes the cannons.
Don't do it, Murderbot. Kumquat, kumquat, the safe word.
It's going for that agrarian we're trying to save.
There is no agrarian, there's only Zool.
So it's going to shoot at Anne first.
Oh, why would he do that? He doesn't want to shoot at me. Come on now.
He doesn't like safe words.
Let's see. I believe a 22 hits.
Just barely.
You take 3 damage.
Oh my god, I'm alive, guys. Guys, it doesn't hurt that badly.
And then the next one's going after Corvault.
No, he's old.
Natural 1.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
His Technicolor dream coat saved him.
No, it's just that Corvald's like he's like a cat, man. His reflexes are so good he just jumped right out of the way.
Deflected it with his gladius.
He deflected it with the agrarian body.
All right, let me find. This is actually something I got to look up. I got to look at the crit charts.
No, don't you
Critical failure.
Oh, look at the crit chart.
Its gun backfired and it died.
Explodia, obliterate.
Wings defeathered and it fell to the ground in a heap.
So as it flies up and fires once and shoots at Anne, then goes to shoot at Corvault. And when it fires at Corvault, he puts his gladius up, and when he deflects it, it shoots a streak of fire coming from the gladius and hits him and knocks him to the ground.
That's kind of hot. Not gonna lie.
And now your gladius is on fire. You are taking no damage.
You're a flaming gladius.
It's
Uh,
Cookie King.
I am the rock.
Ide, you're up.
Is Anne May blocking a shot with this thing?
No, it fell to the side, but I mean, you can hit her if you want.
Stop resisting. Wrong
I'm gonna
Don't
shoot
get
it.
that one.
I'm gonna shoot at the murder robot.
Insight check. Is he shooting at the murderer bot?
That is 14.
You fire and it misses.
I shot it before it hit the ground. That was stupid. I should have waited till it hit the ground.
But you
Hit
did
the floor.
damage one of the TVs. You hear the tube just explode. Carlton or Corvault?
Fight for it.
You can go first. I got nothing to do anyway, so yeah.
You can shoot it.
Corval's holding aloft his flaming gladius. Whoa. Look at that. First day on the console, and now I get a flaming gladius. And he's gonna run up to the murder bot and attempt to sever it, like attack it and sever off its head.
Okay.
Or at least its wings, if its
Yeah,
head
okay.
looks like it can't be severed.
All right.
Not that you can necessarily just attack body parts in these games, but that's what
Yeah,
he's
you
gonna
can.
do, is just to hack at it.
All right.
Now, since you are calling the body part you want to attack, it gets a bonus to its defense. So it went from being a 20 AC to a 22.
But what is the plus since it's prone?
Ooh, a plus 4, I believe. if
So
you attack
it's a
against
total
prone.
+2 to a hit.
Let's see. Ooh, stab. That is a 9. So that does
Close.
probably doesn't hit.
Okay.
As he brings it down and it just misses.
Yep. And some flames spark off of it, and hit one of the amplifiers, and it catches on fire and begins to burn.
There's music's on fire.
We don't need no water. Let the amplifier burn.
Carlton.
Shit. I don't
Not a bad
suppose you
idea.
guys want to run, huh? Like, we can't just run while he's laying down on the ground.
It's 100 meters to the elevator. We have to go another 80.
Where's your pride?
It's guns first.
What pride? Do you know me? All right, so I will pull my laser pistol and I'm gonna walk right up to this thing and shoot it right in the face. Like, I'm literally holding my pistol
Okay.
right in its face. That's a 13. So
+2.
Wait,
Plus
plus
two.
2. That's a 15.
You fire, it grazes off its armor.
Jesus, that was horrible, as expected. So yeah, I'm not a fighter, guys. I'm a lover, so I don't know what to tell you.
Well, apparently self-love isn't something you care about.
All right, and
Well, it's not human, so I don't mind doing this. I'm going to reach out and try to grasp its jugular and have my hand burst into flames.
But it's a robot. It doesn't have a jugular. Murder bot.
Assuming
It
on.
didn't stop 80s cartoons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
grab Megatron. Help me.
give me a attack roll.
I would love to do that. A punch attack roll, I take it.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, there we are. I have a feeling that a 6 is not going to hit.
No, I mean, it kind of moves out of the way, but your hand is it's completely on fire now.
This hand is on fire. Oh wait.
All right, it
And,
sees that. It kind of scrambles up. It's got all you guys around it. It fires,
Oh, no.
and it fires, and a couple rounds go past Ide and just destroys another amplifier.
Those are classic fenders. Don't do that.
3. Carlton,
Oh shit.
another natural 1.
Nice.
Thing is just sucking. So that's good. I'm glad I got my chart up. 71. It fires wildly, then it goes to hit you. What do you do as it goes to shoot you, Carlton? How do you react?
I definitely jump back. because I was jumping, as I fired into his face and missed, I was jumping back and running for the door anyway. Like I am clearly a coward, so I was already as he goes to swing at me, I was already zoinking out of there. So yeah, for sure. You just see Carlton like booking it. So yeah.
You turn and run. It goes to shoot at you, and you like do a quick turn, and it hits off one of those TVs. And when it explodes, it shoots out a streak of flame that comes back and hits him, and like his arm, it scorches his arm, and you can see his armor begin to like melt, so it looks all kind of distorted, and you can see that gun is damaged.
I did. That was the plan. My plan worked. That was all an elaborate plan that I meant to happen that way. So you're welcome.
And
it shouldn't be my turn.
no, it's not your turn. You're correct. It's Ide's turn. Hold on. What am I doing here?
She's very quick. She gets 2 turns per
Yeah.
round.
Yeah, you're a 20th level rogue.
I am speed.
I guess I'll just continue to try and pelt this thing and hope for better luck.
The only damage it's taken is from its own failures.
17?
Life rough for everyone.
You fire that, just it grazes it, goes off its arm.
You guys, it's untouchable. Just let it kill itself. Let's run.
Suicide.
Carlton or Corvold? Carlton is running out the door.
Carlton is running. Yeah, for sure.
This robot's more of an emo than Carlton is.
Somebody come down here and ram the damn thing again. That seemed to work before.
It did.
And it's disabled now.
Well,
You
it's
can
not
see
very
one
nice.
arm, it looks damaged, like it probably can't use it to fire.
Corval's gonna just continue because
That's what Corvold does.
why? Yeah, that's what that's what he was born to do.
A Corvold party don't stop.
Ho ho! He rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
There you go. That's definitely a hit. So
One
what
damage.
does the Gladius do for damage?
It's a D6.
Okay, so it'll be a 6. Roll a d6.
He rolled a 1.
All right, that's 7. Give me a d4 roll.
3.
Okay. Now percentage.
67.
Oh, damn, boy.
You swipe it with the Gladius on fire. You hit it, and you can see with this flame, it cuts right through the armor and like right across its visor where it sees. And as you leave, it just leaves this spot where it's cut, and you just see some sparks of energy. It probably is going to have a hard time seeing now.
He's on fire.
I saw what you did there, unlike the robot.
You're doing great, Corval. Keep it up.
With that, is the Agrarian like still kind of incapacitated?
No, it has got cover. It is taking cover behind one of the fallen amps.
Okay. Well, then he'll probably just leave him there. So that'll be Corval's turn.
And now it's Anne's turn.
Oh, okay, good. Well, being that trying to punch it didn't work and it's still prone, I would like to try and stomp on it and see if my foot catches on fire and does the same thing.
All right.
Probably my best bet.
All right, you're gonna try to kick it. Okay.
Yep. I want to go ahead and put its teeth over a sidewalk and kick down on its head. That's 17. It's prone, so +2 plus 1 more makes it dirty 20.
All right, that's a hit.
How much does foot do?
Uh,
I don't know.
Are you wearing heels or not?
I'm wearing sneakers. If I had stilettos, I know I'd do more.
we'll just say
Primitive medium weapon, small primitive weapon, probably a D4.
D4. Yep.
Yep. I don't know if my shoe caught fire, but we're gonna find out. That's 4 plus my dex, so 5, 6 massive stomp damage.
Roll a d4.
Okay, another d4. That's another 4.
So you raise up your foot to kick it, to stomp on it, and as you do, your foot just catches fire, and you stomp in it and like press down, and your foot like melts the armor. And then when you push your foot back, there's a boot mark that's left, imprint, and then you pull your foot back, and the fire just goes right off your foot. It looks in rough shape.
That's the power of pumas. That will end my turn.
So it's kind of flailing on the ground.
That's how I like my men. Okay.
Everybody who's there, give me a notice roll.
Ooh, I'm Sergeant Schultz. I know nothing. I see nothing. I hear nothing. I got 0.
2.
2.
Okay, so you normally roll 2d6 for this skill check, right? But we're rolling 1. So
Mhm.
roll a second d6.
All of us?
That brings it up to a 3.
You don't want to
I have
notice
one
anything.
now. I have
That's for me. It's the second d6 makes it a 7.
Okay.
I got 1 twice.
Me too.
You're still looking at your foot going, oh my God.
It singed my shoelaces. Bastard.
I'll send a message to Corvald.
What do you see with your old man eyes, Corvo?
Run! It's going to blow.
Yes, but enough about her. What about this robot?
I told you guys you should run.
It's going to self-destruct.
A
Run!
bag of dicks, Carlton.
Agrarian, go!
Oh, I think
And
It's kind of,
Corvald
he starts hauling ass.
Let's start running after Carlton.
Yep.
Are we still
Wait
in
up.
initiative?
So yeah,
Bro.
if all you guys are gonna roll, give me evasion checks.
Oh, I would love to. Ooh, that's not good. We have hustle points in this game, right?
Yes, yes, you do. You're
Yes,
awesome.
yes. Okay, absolutely. Let's do it again. Oh God, it's even worse.
Well,
It went from an
That's
8
good.
to a 3.
Oh, thank goodness.
How
Past
many
Well,
hustle points do we have? I think that's the 1.
I failed. I rolled a hustle. I used a hustle point to re-roll and got an even lower number.
Same thing here.
hustle
Well, at
point
least you started
evil.
running.
Can I give my hustle point to someone?
I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Save Corvald, save the world.
All right. Well, all right. Who wants it? Who wants the hustle point? Who needs it more? You know what? I'm gonna roll for it. I'll roll a d6.
Just
One
give it to
or-
Corvald. He needs it more
One
than I
or
do.
two. 1 or 2, it's Anne May. 3 or 4, it's Corvald. 5 or 6, it's I. Okay.
I passed.
I'm past.
Oh,
That would be
okay.
great.
So 1 through 3, it's Anne May. 4 through 6, it's Corvald.
No, I like the idea of giving it to Ide.
Corvald, you get the hustle point.
Good luck, Corvald. I'll be fine.
Corvald's gonna retry, and it failed.
Team failure, go! How
Okay.
bad is it?
It was just not meant to be.
It's kind of fitting. Like the thing basically killed itself, and yeah, right. So we just fail our way. We fail forward.
So as you all run, you hear this long beep and a loud explosion as it just blasts this entire room,
Click, boom.
and you guys go flying out of there. Those of you who did not make you save, you take 9 damage.
Oh, that's massive damage on me. I have 7 HP and I had 2 HP left. That's literally all of my health again.
You are blasted out of the room. If you made it, you take 4 damage.
Yeah, Corvald is only a 6 HP, so
I actually have to look up that rule real fast. I think I'm just outright dead from that.
It'd be
In
close.
other words, like your
Could
body
that-
didn't come out, like pieces of your body came out. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
because
right. So for
all
those,
right.
the 2 of you who did not make it, you can roll a d4.
that's
I'm not getting above a 1 on this D4. God damn it.
I got a 2.
I got 1.
Damage reduction is 2 and 1. So even with that, are you still guys still both down?
I am
Yeah.
more than down.
Yeah,
Don't my health
'Cause the
damage
damage-
twice.
the damage was 8, and I have 6 HP, so I'd still have 0.
Okay.
I would have -7 HP, and I had 7 HP to begin with, so I'm at I've lost 14 HP so far.
Does that make you dead, or are you still unconscious and just really
I'm
bad?
trying to find out. Creatures dropped by heavy weapons, explosive, or other dramatic injuries may be instantly killed at the GM's discretion. Additional damage inflicted on mortally wounded targets will always kill them immediately. I'm trying to find out. A critically injured target who has been stabilized. No, we're not stabilized. I know there was something written about this.
Let me find my house rule.
Yeah. I know in 5e I would be dead. I don't know about Stars Without Number though.
So Corvald, Carlton, you hear this horrific explosion, shit collapsing. There's a big
Pieces of
plume of
Anne
smoke.
there all
Yeah,
over
you
you.
see a bunch of
Right, right.
bodies. Ide staggers out. The Agrarian is laying on the ground. He looks like he's smoking.
Can I try to stabilize Corvald or Anne May?
Really?
Like put a tourniquet on him or something?
I think I need a jugular tourniquet for my damage.
Okay.
Well, but
here we go.
Corvald is not like
All right,
Corvald's
so
not-
Fine.
the 2 people who are down, go ahead and make physical saves.
Nope, a 3 is not going to do it for me.
Fail. I got a 4.
What did you need to get?
I needed a 14 and I got a 3.
Okay. So as Carlton comes up, your hand turns to flame. As you see 2 people laying on, you see Carlton laying there, bloodied, with his gladius still burning. His robe has somehow made it through. It doesn't look damaged at all.
Oh, God.
of course. I mean, that's
Quickly,
what-
Carlton, stabilize the robe.
My flaming hand will do damage, no?
It healed when I used it, remember?
Oh, that's true. Okay, so I'm gonna reach out and touch Corvald.
Right on the booty shorts.
Yeah, right.
Goosing him.
Imagine like it's got like a big like handprint as like a brand like right on his butt.
Branded, what do you do when you have to prove you're a man?
Okay, so give me a heal check, 2d6.
And I'm adding them up, or I'm taking the higher of
You're
both?
adding them up.
Oh my God.
7.
Okay, how many HP do you have?
How many HP do I have?
Mhm.
I have 5.
Okay, you can heal them, but it will cost you your HP.
Yeah. I mean, I'll do it because that's the kind of guy that I am. The question is,
He likes it.
like, how do I know? I only have 5 HP, I guess is what I'm saying, right? So like I can only give 5 HP, right? Well, technically I can only give 4, otherwise I'll be
Right.
unconscious myself.
You can give Corvald
So,
HP. Yeah.
so like I guess what I'm asking is does Anne May look so bad that if I were to split this between, like if I gave 2 to Anne May and 2 to Corvald, Anne May's still dead, right?
I can take care of Anne May if she's not dead.
Take care of me permanently, he means.
But that's what I'm saying is, so okay, even if I give 4 to Anne May, right? Like, is she
Negative
even, is
7.
she dead at that point still?
I don't
And
know.
I guess from a metagame perspective, would I even know that? Like, how beat up does Anne May look?
How much of my clothing is still on is the question.
Really
Yeah,
bad. She
or
looks
does it burn
she
off?
looks in really rough shape. Like bad.
And both of them are unconscious, Anne May
Yep.
and Corvald, correct?
Yep.
And but Corvald doesn't look as bad as Anne May?
No.
And Corvald's actually also the person you touched inappropriately just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not complaining.
No one's complaining about being touched by Carlton.
So did you have a plan? What were you gonna do?
I was
Oh,
gonna
I
go
see.
over. I was gonna go over and attempt to use Psychic Sucker to heal up Anne May.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it counts as being hit by a heavy weapon though by that explosion, because technically that was a very big explosion. Which would
Yeah, that's why I pasted it there to see what Peter thought of the way it's
Yeah,
worded.
So
pack
give me
from
a 2d6 roll. Use your psychic power.
Okay. Does that get the modifier also?
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
If Ide is assisting Anne May, obviously I'm gonna go and assist Corvald. Corvald, don't leave us yet. Don't leave.
So Corval, how much are you down? What are you negative?
I had just enough to kill, so like I'm at 0.
So you are at 0 and is
Yeah.
at -7.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had 1 HP left. You hit me with 9 damage that got reduced by 1. So I went to -7.
Okay. So how many HP do you have?
I'm on 1 at the moment.
You could torch and save her if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I don't know if he wants to though. I mean, he doesn't even like me.
Okay. What's your con score?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how the torching works. My con is +0. It's a 10.
So looks physically weak, as like the life force is draining out of him, and Anne May's body erupts with fire
Oh, that's not normal.
and then goes out. And Anne May, you're up.
I'm a
You're
force
awake.
ghost? Oh, no, never mind. Okay. There for a minute.
You have to roll a d6 for torching.
That's okay. I took care of that.
Oh, okay.
He rolled it already.
I just took that off. I just took it straight off your con.
Oh, so he's
Nice.
permanently lost 6 HP.
No, he didn't permanently lose that. He just took it off his con.
Nice.
So how much hit points do I have then?
Both of you, you're at 1, and I'm
Oh.
assuming that Carlton would do the same thing.
Yeah, I'm at 1, and I gave 4 to Corvald. Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Corvald erupts with flame, covers his body, does not damage his robe,
Oh, thank God.
It's a wonderful robe, yeah.
and he comes to.
I am back.
Thank God.
God, you look terrible.
Ah.
Can I
How
go-
bad do we look, Peter?
Can I go sit in the truck now?
Yeah, why did I ever leave that truck? It's safer in there for
Can
me.
okay, guys, can we just all agree that next time we just run? Like, it's just like, just run. Like,
Would have shot us in the butts.
Oh yeah, and Carlton, you Corvald, you realize you got a handprint on your ass.
Oh.
That is actually a good question. How much of our clothing still remains after that?
Some of it's damaged.
Okay. I mean, how much of my armor is still there because my clothing is my armor? And I was shot. I was bounced against a
Blown
force
up.
field and I blew up.
yeah, right.
I don't think there's much of me left, let alone my weapons or my equipment. And is my compad destroyed now? Did I fall on my iPhone and smash it? Is the screen cracked?
You'll
Man, I
never get
hope you
that
had the
fixed.
insurance.
Didn't get the
Nope.
insurance, you're screwed.
Shit.
Yep.
Trying to be cheap.
I mean, some of it's definitely going to need repairs.
How much is it affecting my AC? Is it no longer full AC of
I would say what's your normal AC?
it is, well, the armor gives me 13.
Okay, so it would be -2, so you'd be at 11.
Okay, I'll give you 13 AC.
Hey, how does the Agrarian look? Does the Agrarian look like they came through relatively unharmed?
He's fine. He's an agrarian. They survived.
He gets up. He looks in bad shape, just as much. Dazed, looking at you guys.
We're all just staring at each other with that 1,000-yard stare, just like yeah, I've seen some shit, man. Like,
I'm going back to the truck. Let's go. I don't care.
Gosh. I need to sit in my chair for a while. Think of things through.
Well, on a bright note, I now have a backless Under Armour. That's nice. Also, one of my legs is gone, and I'm missing quite a bit. It's a style. I'll just say I'm in a K-pop band. Everyone will believe it.
So yeah, you guys stagger back up to that elevator that's the fountain and head back out. The council is not out there. Nobody is in this room.
I'm going to the truck.
Where did Helena go?
She isn't there.
Who cares? Back to the truck.
Yep, go back to protection. The highest AC thing we have here.
Okay.
F-350, you here? Please be.
So yeah, F-350 is right outside.
He unlocked.
F-350. Where have you seen anyone? Have you seen any council members leave?
No, I have not. I did see just so Cervix land and go inside.
We
And
noticed.
You didn't warn us or tell us or do anything. Like, oh man.
He probably couldn't penetrate through the ground to contact us. That was a long elevator ride.
Yes, what she said.
We have like compads. Like,
Yes, but did you have any signal down there? No.
all right, fine.
ST&T doesn't work there.
Besides, he said, I had a visitor.
Oh? Who is the lucky lady?
Did they pee on my seat?
So as you open the door, as you see in the middle seat is the flaming lady sitting there, and she kind of looks at you and she's like, oh, let's go for a ride. And she kind of looks at Corvault and is like, oh, nice looking Gladius.
Why, thank you.
He
And
pushes the Gladius up.
as the doors close and F-350 seems to just catch on fire and it streaks out of Agraria as a big fireball. You are now second level.
Nice.
Nice.
You now roll 2d6 when you make checks. Part of the benefits, when you make an attack roll, you can add a d4 fire to your damage,
Nice.
but you can also do that in defense. So when you take damage, you can roll a d4 and negate that much damage with fire.
Oh. I like it.
So that's kind of what happened with Corvald and Anne. The fire tried to protect you.
Oh, that's nice of it.
Basically, you had made second level once you started doing those checks, and I was going to have you roll for hit points, but I was like, well, I don't know what you're going to pick, and I can't remember what that's going to be, so I figured that might be kind of risky.
No, it was fine. Nothing bad happened, I'm sure.
So it's 1d4 additional fire damage
Yep.
or 1d4 shield.
Fire shield.
Yeah, I think you'd have to pick either one,
Yeah.
like each round. So like round goes by and you get hit, and you could use the 1d4 to negate the damage, and then when it's your turn that same round, you can't use the fire to attack. At least at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we did save that one NPC's life. He should love us now.
Yep.
Yeah, the new Agrarian, the new Memento, Memento 2.
Where is Memento? He was in the truck with us and he just ran off, I guess.
He's hanging out with you guys.
He's what she's sitting on in the middle.
He's in the back, and
in the back, laughing at Andy's jokes.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
He's the one that gets to hear all the new material.
It's been fun.
All right, guys. Have a
Yep.
good one.
See you then.
Sounds good.
Bye.
All right, take it easy.